Hello friends, so today I'm trying my black pepper again. So for this time I'm making a lot spicier like it's supposed to be, and I'm using avocado oil. The one that I made finished quicker than expected, and that's because it wasn't too spicy, it wasn't hot enough, so it just exaggerated a little bit. So this time I'm using the same ingredient as before, just a little more twist to it, and I'm using the dry fish. Make sure that I remove the bone. That took a minute, and I have to peel the garlic. The kids help me out with that. So the only stressful thing about it, beside the weight, is making the prepping. So here's the bone that's going to trash, and I soak it so it's soft enough to blend. I use two onions, two white onions and one purple instead of just two like I did the last time. Lots of onion, lots of garlic, lots of ginger, and I added the red pepper. That's what I did not use the last time. That's the ginger, and also jalapeno pepper. I did use habanero pepper the last time. I used clove the last time, but I did not use anise seed. So this time I'm adding a little bit of anise seed to it, and I blended it in two parts. So I blended all the onion, garlic, ginger, habanero pepper, anise seed, clove, and I tried a little bit of jalapeno pepper, but the blender got full, so I ended up doing it in two batches. The first batch, because it's going to be on the heat for a couple of hours, I poured the first batch in the oil while doing the second batch. Now the oil also, even though most people told me to use recycled oil from previous use, I use fresh oil, and I use avocado oil because it is heat resistant. It is okay to use high heat on avocado oil, whereas coconut oil and olive oil might not have the same resistance. So yeah, that's the reason why I use avocado oil today. And one thing I did do, because that's what I like about women. Like, women are known to talk or gossip or this, that, and the other, but I prefer women who actually give me advice. We trade recipes, teach me how things are done in the kitchen, in the bedroom, in the bathroom, whatever. Those are the kind of women that I like, and I have a lot of women that give me their tip, and the most consistent one was the oil. That no matter how I feel about the oil, I need to add oil. So I did add the oil today. And also somebody did tell me to use tomato paste. I do not like tomato paste for the simple fact that I don't see the point of it. It's very processed, then you have to dilute it and cook it again. So I just go straight to tomato sauce or dice. But in this whole thing today, I did not add any tomato, also because the length of time that I have to leave it on the stove, there will be no any nutritional value left to it. So I don't see the point of the tomato. But hey, that's the good thing about doing things yourself versus commercial. Commercial can do whatever they want, and you choose how you want to make your food. So here I'm using the avocado oil, and I'm going to add minced garlic and onions. So just fry a little bit, and then I'm gonna pour the mixture in there. So while I was doing that, I also did I fried some plantain, but I was reading, so the plantain burnt a little. So I used the plantain frying oil. Maybe that would be the only recycled oil that I used today, but again, I used it only today, so it wasn't like recycled oil from 2-3 days ago. So I fried some plantain, and then in that plantain oil, I did add some diced onion, minced garlic, and bell peppers. So that is a twist that I added myself because I love bell peppers. So I diced some bell pepper just to garnish it, like a little decoration, so to speak. So I use orange bell pepper, green bell pepper, red, and yellow. So I just make it look like a little rainbow. So I added it at the end. The kids are actually very excited to the fact that I can do this at home. My oldest, my son, want me to make this so he can go sell it at school, or I should learn how to make ketchup. I don't think I'll do that just yet. But it's nice to know that I'm doing something that kids are actually enjoying. However, you're supposed to only put a little dollop on your food, not a whole bunch. It's not a substitute for anything, so it's not a dip. So then I realized that if I don't add all the spices to it, we are going to be wasting a lot of we're going to be going through a lot of this black pepper thing. So yeah, so here I am adding the pepper to the plantain oil that I just removed the plantain from, and that is just to garnish shit at the end. So I didn't let it stay there for too long before turning off the heat from underneath it. And I had to make dinner, so the Brussels sprout was conveniently there, so I just sauteed that, and we had that with rice while the black pepper was still cooking on another burner. Again, I'm not too huge on color, so it doesn't have to be perfectly dark or brown or whatever. So when I felt like it was good to go, I just turned off the heat. Like, this is still the bell pepper, and at this point the heat was turned off, but the burner was still a little hot, so I let it just stand there until I was ready to scoop the black pepper into the jars. So this, if you are going to do it, add your own little twist. Some people might not like cloves, some people might not like aniseed or ginger or garlic, so you do it how you want to do it. You can substitute with whatever you want, and you can add or subtract. You can do it with tomatoes, like people are saying. So you can do it however you want. That's my plate: a little bit of plantain, a little bit of Brussels sprout and rice, and I was trying the black pepper. It was a little spicy, and that's how it's supposed to be, by the way. But I will be making another one during the week just for the kids, so it's not too spicy for them. This is just for the adult of the house. But kids, I wouldn't really recommend giving this to kids. So I will be making another one. I'm not sure if I'm going to record it or not, but I will be making one suitable for children. It will be mild, and that's about it. So this I'm done, and I'm scooping it into jars, and I like the consistency. I like the smell, just like the commercial one. And I added the oil like I was told. I mixed it in first, then I added a little extra on top just for preservation purposes, and that's about it. And hopefully this will last a couple of months, because I do not want to spend the whole entire evening in the kitchen. This takes time. I came down around 5:45. I did not leave until almost 11:30. So this does take time. So if you're going to do this, you have to dedicate the time for it. If you do not have the time to do it, then go to the store and get you one. But I got a few backlashes for saying that I do not want to get the store one anymore. Well, I'm not really gonna apologize for it. The store one, I don't know what recycled oil they're using. How long is the oil recycled? I don't know what kind of stuff are in it, but from the few items that I heard that I do not want to eat, I shouldn't be sorry for saying that I do not want to buy the commercial anymore. So this is something that anybody can do if you are very patient or have the time for it. I think you should go ahead and try it. This is the book I was reading before I burned my food, The Timekeeper. So thank you for watching.